This is our Week 8 recap video. We're going over our Week 8 Stone Cold Locks. We're going over our honorable mentions. We're going to see how many hits we had, and we're going to see how many misses we had. You trying to 20x your money? Then let's get into this hustle game.
Hustle game, 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 hustle game.
What's good, Hustle Game community? We back with our recap video. Well, actually, this is the Monday recap video. We're going to go over all our hits and our misses with our Stone Cold Locks and honorable mentions. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do all the misses first, so let's get straight into it. All right, our first one was Travis Etienne, 20.5 receiving yards. We took the over, and we missed on that. He only ended up getting us 6 receiving yards. Now, you know, Travis Etienne is a pass-catching back. He was a pass-catching back in college, and his quarterback he had in college was Trevor Lawrence, and the quarterback that he has right now in the NFL is Trevor Lawrence. But I guess when you get thrusted into the number one role, you don't really get any balls thrown your way. But the one good thing that came out of this is that Travis Etienne had 154 rushing yards. So, and I think the week before he had a nice amount of rushing yards, like 77 or something like that. And I think he had a nice amount the week before. So we're going to look into his rushing prop coming up in week 9. He could possibly be an honorable mention. Next, we had Dameon Pierce, 72.5 rushing yards. We took the over and we missed on that. Dameon Pierce ended up getting like 35 rushing yards this game. He had 15 carries, but, you know, Tennessee was just kicking their ass so bad. And he had like a 22-yard run and like a 24-yard run that was called back because of penalty. So, I mean, we just missed on this one. There ain't nothing we could do about this one. Now, my next 2 misses, like, I'm putting them together because I messed up, okay? If you go back to my betting strategy video, I tell you that we only do rushing yards and receiving yard props, okay? That's all we do, and I went against my rule with these 2. All right, the first one was Brian Robinson, 15.5 rushing attempts. We took the over, and we missed on that. Brian Robinson only had 8 rushes. Now, I don't know what's going on. You know, I thought Brian Robinson was the starter, but now all of a sudden it looked like Antonio Gibson is the starter. I don't know what's really going on with that, but I don't really have an explanation for that because they shouldn't have never been on the honorable mentions or Stone Cold Locks. And the next one was Josh Allen, 280.5 passing yards. And he only ended up with like 216 or something like that. All I know is that you can't calculate passing yards or passing touchdowns or attempts or receptions. You can't really calculate any of these things. So both of those misses should not have been on the Stone Cold Locks or the honorable mention. So that was a mess up on my part. Okay, now that we're done with the misses, let's get to the hits because we had a whole bunch of hits this week, okay? All right, our first one with the 1 o'clock games was Jamal Williams, 35.5 rushing yards. We took the over and we hit on that. He ended up giving us 53 yards, so that was a good hit. The next one for the 1 o'clock games was DeAndre Hopkins, 77.5 receiving yards. We took the over and we hit on that. He ended up giving us 159 receiving yards. Elite. All right, now let's get into the 4 o'clock games. We had Jonathan Taylor, 74.5 rushing yards. We took the over and we hit on that. He ended up giving us 76 rushing yards. So we barely beat that one by 1.5 yards. But, I mean, nonetheless, it was still a good win. We got that one. All right, our next one for the 4 o'clock games was Derrick Henry, 107.5 rushing yards. We took the over and we hit on that. Like I said in the last video, the last 3 games that Derrick Henry played the Texans, he ended up getting 250 rushing yards, 211 rushing yards, and 212 rushing yards. And I felt like that trend was going to continue, and it did because he ended up getting us 219 rushing yards. Our next one was CMC, 62.5 rushing yards. We took the over, and we hit on that. CMC gave us 94 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. He also gave us 55 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown. And he also got 34 passing yards and a passing touchdown. I am so glad I picked CMC #1 overall over Jonathan Taylor. The next one is Allen Robinson, 32.5 receiving yards. We took the over and we hit on that. He ended up giving us 54 receiving yards. As long as Allen Robinson's prop is around like 32, 33.5, 37.5 receiving yards, that might be a weekly over for us. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like they're really disrespecting him on his prop just because of how bad he was playing early in the season. And our last one was Darius Slayton, 34.5 receiving yards. We took the over and we hit on that one. He ended up giving us 66 receiving yards. Like I said in the last video, they traded Kadarius Toney to the Chiefs, so that really only left Wandale and Slayton for pretty much all the target share. So, good hit on that one. All right, we got two more props that need to be answered. We got Nick Chubb, 85.5 rushing yards. We took the over. And we also got Tyler Boyd, 62.5 receiving yards. And we also took the over on him. And we're going to find out those answers in the Monday night game tonight. So, wish me luck. Like and subscribe, man. And hit the bell, man. You know what? It is something I want to talk to you guys about real quick before we leave. And this is going towards the Hustle Game community and future Hustle Game community members, okay? Stop worrying about bullshit, okay? Stop worrying about, like, why is my hair all wild or my beard ain't trimmed or, like, why my clothes ain't lit or, you know, like why am I, like, shooting a video in a car or why is my videos, like, such poor quality? Stop worrying about bullshit, okay? Listen to the information I'm giving you and take that information and use it to your advantage to get this free money, okay? Like, when I say subscribe, right? I'm saying that for me, okay? Like, because the more subscribers I see, that gives me, like, more energy. That gives me, like, it makes me feel like, you know what, let me hurry up and get this info out here for these guys so they can get this free money, okay? When I say like, right, I'm not talking about me, okay? Them likes ain't for me. Them likes is to try to get the video pushed out there to more people that might need to get their hands on some of this free money, okay? And then when I say hit the bell has to do with you. Okay, it has to do with you. All right, so you can get this information as soon as I drop a video. You can be notified right then and there, so you can get that information, so you can use that to your advantage to get this free money. Okay, see, here at the Hustle Game Labs, our equation is solid. Okay, we analyze the past so we can accurately predict the future. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one more time. All right, stop worrying about bullshit. Listen to the information I'm giving you and take that information and use it to your advantage to get this free money. Period. So until next time, be safe, place your bets early, and let's get this money. It's your boy, Mr. Hustle Game, and I bet that. Oh yeah, happy Halloween.
Hey, it's 2022. I don't know what to do. It's 2022. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. Girls rocking black, boys rocking pink. Standing in quick.
Robert.